Hey guys, it's Tori. Welcome to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So in today's video, we are going to sublimate a tumbler, and I'm going to sublimate a 20-ounce skinny straight tumbler using a convection toaster oven. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to head on over to Canva. I'm using the free edition. We're going to select custom size. We need to change pixel to inches. And the dimensions I'm going to use are 8.6 by 9.6 and create new design. And again, this is for a 20-ounce skinny straight tumbler. And we are going to print it to the Epson printer, which I converted to a Sublimation printer. Okay, so once you have the image, you'll go ahead and add the image. And let's make it a little bit bigger. And then we need to rotate it. Reason being is because we need it to be able to wrap fully around the tumbler. And if we do it the other way, the width is not long enough to wrap around the tumbler. Next, we're going to go ahead and stretch this out. Okay, and then we need to flip it. Since we're sublimating, we have to mirror the image. So we're going to hit flip horizontal. Now we're going to save it, download it as a PDF print. And I usually just do that to my desktop. Okay, so once it's downloaded, it is in PDF form. We're going to go ahead and open it, hit File, Print. And I need to change it again to the Epson. Over here on the left, it says fit. You don't want it to be fit. You want it to actually be the actual size. Next, we're going to click on properties, and I have mine defaulted as legal. And then you want the paper type and the quality to always be the best. So I have mine set for premium. Quality, I have it on the highest. And then we're going to go to more options. And you want to make sure that you are not mirroring the image because we already did that in Canva. If you have high speed on, you want to make sure to uncheck that. And we're going to click Advanced. And I am going to do color corrections. So I have my color mode at Adobe RGB, Gamma 2.2. And then you'll adjust the color controls to your liking. Everyone's different. Then you'll go ahead and click on OK. OK, and we're going to go ahead and put the paper in the Sublimation printer, and then we're going to come back and hit print. Okay, so the very first thing we want to do is preheat our convection toaster oven. So I set mine at 400, and it needs to preheat for at least 15 minutes. The next thing we're going to do is get our tumbler ready. We need to clean it with rubbing alcohol, and it may look like it's not dirty, but there is particles and things on there, and if you don't clean it with alcohol or use like a lint roller to clean it really thoroughly, you'll see the spots when you sublimate. They'll show up. Let's go ahead and put some alcohol in here, and I'm going to go ahead and let's turn it this way. Just clean it really good. Okay, and then you want to dry it. You want to make sure that it's completely dry. This is what your picture will look like when it comes out. As far as it's not vibrant looking, it's more of a not vibrant. It's more not super dark or anything, but once you sublimate it is when it darkens. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut on the lines and get rid of the excess. And I'm going to do the sides as well. And when you're cutting it, try not to touch the paper, the sublimation paper, is because you don't want to put fingerprints on it, or if you have, I mean, obviously you're going to have to touch it. Just try not to touch it very much. So when you place this on, you want to make sure that you place this the right side that it needs to. So this, obviously I'd want this is the top, so I want this to be at the top. And you go ahead and place it right here. When you tape it, you want to make sure that you tape it very, very secure. And also you want this to be even. So the paper should line up perfectly. I am going to use some heat resistant tape. And when sublimating, you need to make sure that the products that you use are meant for sublimating. So this tumbler is meant for sublimating. Basically everything has to be for sublimating. Okay, so I want this pressed down as much as it can. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to start on this side. Okay, so I am going to place some of the tape here on the side like this, because you want all of this to be down. So I'm just doing one here, one there. And then I'm going to go ahead and place this here, kind of like half and half, and fold this over. So it's like that. And we're going to continue going all the way around. And I think the most important part for sublimating, in my opinion, is the way you tape it, because it's better to use too much tape than not enough, because it's so important that this stays pressed against the tumbler. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm going to turn around and do the exact same thing at the bottom. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is use shrink wrap, and this is for sublimation. Let me go ahead. I don't have the one that's the perfect size, so I'm just going to make this one fit. So let me go ahead and open it. So I'm going to go ahead and place this in here, and I'm going to cut some excess off. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this, and you want it to be very secure as well. And then I'm going to cut some of this off because I don't need it. I don't need that much. Okay, so again, we're going to make sure it's very tight. Pull. Okay. And tape it. And let me go ahead and cut some of this off. Okay. Just kind of tore. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and make it work. So next thing we're going to do is use a heat gun. So let me plug this in. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and shrink it to tighten it. Okay, so as you can tell, it kind of made a hole. That's fine. You just want to make it as tight as you can. So I'm going to go ahead, and I think this is perfect. So remember, we have this preheated. It's on convection bake. It's at 400, and I preheated it for 15 minutes. You definitely need to wear heat resistant gloves because it's super hot and you will burn yourself. I am going to take parchment paper and lay it down, and that is because I don't want the shrink wrap to melt onto the wire. Go ahead and place it. And I'm going to place it this way, back here. And we're going to do 3 minutes on this side, turn it over, and do 3 more minutes. So it's been 3 minutes. We're going to go ahead, open it, and rotate it to the other side, and do 3 more minutes. We're going to put our gloves back on and turn this off, and take it out. And it's super hot. I like to take it off when it's hot. It is warm to the touch, but as long as you have gloves on, And they're heat resistant gloves, so you'll be fine. So what do you guys think? I think it turned out really nice. So leave a comment below, let me know. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.